The Tokyo Auto Salon is just around the corner, and while major corporate battles, like the rumored Honda, Nissan, and Mitsubishi merger, are stealing the spotlight, Nissan's own automobile college in Japan has been busy crafting one of the most mind-bending one-off builds we've seen in recent times. Enter the Nissan Z Lealia, a car that blends the performance of the Nissan Z sports car with the family-friendly practicality of a wagon, all wrapped in a design that raises more questions than answers. At first glance, the Nissan Z Lealia looks like something straight out of a GTA garage. But it's not just a futuristic concept car, it's the result of an ambitious student project aimed at creating a sports wagon for families. The idea behind the Lealia is to blend the excitement of a performance car with the daily practicality of a family vehicle. The name, Lealia, is a mashup of lead and Familia, intended to represent leadership and family life, but the name itself sounds more like a soap opera title than a groundbreaking automotive achievement. Still, the car it describes is anything but forgettable. The Z Lealia doesn't rest on the same platform as the Nissan Z, or even its immediate predecessor, the Stagia. Instead, it's built upon the second-generation Nissan Stagia, a vehicle that was never really on most car enthusiasts' radar but did have a cult following in Japan. This unique Frankenstein build took 6 months of hard work and dedication from the students, who stripped down the Stagia and added genuine Nissan Fairlady Z components, as well as custom body panels to give it a bold new look. The front of the Lealia clearly draws inspiration from the Nissan Z, known as the Fairlady Z in Japan, with the signature headlights and aggressive front end that scream performance. But the rear is where things get interesting, and a little awkward. The tail section of the vehicle comes from the Nissan Leaf, which creates a stark contrast in size and shape compared to the front. The Leaf's smaller rear end leads to some bulky rear fenders and odd shut lines around the taillights, making it clear that this was not a seamless design integration. Still, it's a brave and experimental take on combining different Nissan models into one cohesive vehicle. Finished in the signature, Ikazuchi yellow, the Nissan Z Lealia is a striking sight to behold. The bright color is paired with a set of 19-inch aftermarket wheels that give the car an even more dynamic stance. The interior of the Lealia is just as bold, featuring a Z-Source steering wheel and custom upholstery in black and yellow, perfectly matching the exterior's theme. While the car's performance specs remain a mystery, it's important to note that the Stagia donor vehicle came exclusively with V6 engines, suggesting that the Z Lealia might retain some form of V6 powertrain. Interestingly, this isn't the first time the students at Nissan's Automobile College have worked their magic on Z parts. 2 years ago, the same group was responsible for creating the Nissan Fairlady X SUV, a mashup that combined elements of the Nissan Z and the Murano SUV. And this year, it appears the students aren't stopping with just the Z Lealia. They've also worked on a Neo Skyline concept that could be described as a reverse Restomod. The Neo Skyline takes the V35 Skyline Coupe, known as the Infiniti G35 Sport Coupe in North America, and combines it with styling cues from the fourth-generation Skyline of the 70s, affectionately called the Kenmari in Japan. The result is a retro-inspired, modernized classic that pays homage to Nissan's iconic past. Lastly, the students from Aichi College have crafted the Bluebird Kiwami, a project based on the 36-year-old Bluebird Maxima. The car features a sporty body kit with beefier bumpers and fender extensions, while still maintaining the original silhouette and luxury feel of the V6-powered sedan. All 3 of these incredible student creations will be showcased at the Tokyo Auto Salon from January 10 to 12, 2024, and they're bound to turn heads at the event. So, while the Nissan Z Lealia may not be the most practical family car, it certainly embodies the spirit of experimentation and creativity that defines the Tokyo Auto Salon. With a mix of sporty performance and quirky family-friendly design, the Lealia is a prime example of how the future of automotive innovation might just come from the unlikeliest of places.